Hi everyone, welcome back. A couple weeks ago, I did an unboxing of the WUWR Bronte bicycle helmet. And I also did a little bit of review of the two helmets that I used before. And I thought what I would do is continue that discussion this week. And I'm going to do that in a question and answer format. Question number one, should I actually use a bicycle helmet? And in my opinion, the answer is yes. Now, last week I left in the description a website called Bicycle Helmet Safety Institute. By the way, that was on bicyclehelmet.org. By the way, if you go to bicyclehelmet.org, they're no longer there. If you go down to the description below and click on that particular link that I've left you, it will get you back to the Bicycle Helmet Safety Institute. Now, according to them, they're going to leave it up to you whether you wear a bicycle helmet or not. All they're giving you are a whole bunch of statistics and information. And I'm going to do the same. I'm not going to say anything to anyone who's not wearing a helmet. But I am going to err on the side of statistics. And statistically, most cyclists' serious injuries are head injuries. And if I can use this to prevent that, I'm going to wear it. Question number two. So what do you look for in a bicycle helmet? Well, the first thing you need to do is look for the CPSC sticker. That is the Consumer Product Safety Commission sticker that's on the inside of the helmet. That tells you that this helmet has been tested. And you might need one of these because it's way back in the back and it's pretty small print. If it's not there, don't buy that helmet. A couple other things that you really need to look at. One is that the surface should be rounded. And if you notice, this is rounded, but it even has ridges on it. So the Bicycle Helmet Safety Institute most likely would say this is okay, but if it were smoother, it would be better. The other thing they want you to look at is visibility. And since I'm in the high risk for falling age group, I tended to get a high vis color this time, other than the dark colors, which are much harder to see. The other thing you're looking for is visor or no visor. If it's a rigid visor, they say that it could crack and cause facial injuries. These helmets, the visor is attached with little holes in the helmet, and you have to pop them open in order to pull them off. And I think this one has 3. This helmet, the new one, much different. There are no holes in the helmet. It's just a very simple, pops right off. In an accident, this one will come off much easier than either of those two. So those are some of the things you need to look at. Now that you have an idea of what you're looking for, how do you buy a bicycle helmet? That's question number 3. Now, the Bicycle Helmet Safety Institute has given us some pretty good information on what to do when you're purchasing a bicycle helmet. You can download and print off, or you can just read on the computer, the Buyer's Guide to Bicycle Helmets. Also, they have a 2-minute summary, just really quickly reviewing what's in this booklet. 6 minutes, you can read this. If you're looking for more information, they also have another 4-page little booklet here. All types of information here, how to buy, special problems, what if you have an extra large head or an extra small head, what are the comfort requirements, bike helmets for skating, which might be different than bike helmets for bicycling, and a little bit about the Bicycle Helmet Institute. And here's a buyer's guide for bikes, just a real condensed version, a little 2-minute version. All that's on the website. Take a look at it before you buy your next helmet. Next question. How do you fit a bicycle helmet? Well, here we go. If you buy a new bicycle, chances are you're going to get a user's guide. My suggestion is to get the user's guide out, take a look at it. And of course, I've gone through, I've read it, and I've highlighted things that I thought were important. And once again, it goes over how to fit your helmet specifically to this model. What I'm going to do is just do some general information things. They also have on their website how to fit a helmet. Generally, a couple things you have to be concerned with. Because I'm losing my hair on the back of my head, I usually wear a skull cap. That prevents my head from getting little tan spots all over the back of it where the sun goes through the vents. So if I'm going to fit a helmet, I'm definitely going to have this on. And open the helmet with the little retention system. There's a little dial back here, and it goes on the head. First thing you need to do is to make sure that the helmet is level. It should be parallel to the ground. Probably 1 finger or 2 fingers is all the higher it should be in the front. This one's going to be about 1 finger width. The retention thing in the back here, the dial, give it a twist. Your skin should move, but it shouldn't be so tight as to be uncomfortable. This retention system does not keep the helmet on your head. What keeps the helmet on your head are these straps. And these little Ys right here need to go below your ears on both sides. Now, some of these, like I mentioned in my last video, are adjustable. This one isn't. I'm fairly fortunate that it fits pretty darn well. And then all you do is connect these together. Now, I've already gone and pre-adjusted this one. And you should have about 1 finger's width underneath here, and it should be back toward the end of your throat. There, we got it untwisted. And then give it a whack. It shouldn't go any more than 1 inch above your head. If it does, then we need to tighten things up. And you can look at your directions on how to adjust the strap. And now your helmet is fitted. And if you need to tighten it up, and we're ready to go. And next question. Will an inexpensive helmet perform as well as a more expensive helmet? Less than $30, $60, and more. According to the Bicycle Helmet Safety Institute, as long as they've been checked and tested by the Consumer Product Safety Commission, and they have the sticker inside, they're both safe helmets to wear. Next question. Is it necessary to buy a helmet with the Mip system? Now remember, the Mip system is the multi-directional impact protection system, which is part of the brain protection system in your bicycle helmet. And according to the Bicycle Helmet Safety Institute, they're basically saying both helmets will protect equally well. They don't see that much of a difference between the Mip system and any other helmet. Now, the people who've developed the Mip system said, that's not quite right. There are certain kinds of rotational falls that this helmet with the special insert will actually protect your head better. Well, I'm going to err on the side of what they think is better. And I'm going to assume that since I'm at that high risk level, that this helmet will be a little bit better for me protecting my head. But what you decide is strictly up to you. Next question. A lot of people have concerns about the plastic in bicycle helmets and BPS. Well, I suggest that you go to the website and read the section that says plastic helmets are not likely to harm you. And then you can be the judge for yourself. Next question. And the final question is a bicycle helmet all I need to be safe on a bicycle? And the answer to that question is no! There's quite a few things that you need to know before you get on a bicycle to stay safe. In the state of Michigan, the League of Michigan Bicyclists have this little brochure. It's everything that a bicyclist here in the state of Michigan should know. And there are a couple things in here that I feel are pretty important for all of us to know, and it's pretty much nationwide here in the United States. Now, here in Michigan, is a bicycle considered a motor vehicle? And the answer is no. Bicycles are not motor vehicles. Question number 4 here says, does a bicyclist have to obey the same traffic laws as motorists? And it says, each person riding a bicycle upon a roadway has all the rights and is subject to all the duties applicable to the driver of a vehicle. This includes obeying stop signs and stop lights. You're also to ride on the right side of the road. Here in the United States, we drive on the right side of the road, and we ride a bicycle on the right side of the road. I see so many people trying to ride on the left side of the road against traffic, thinking it's safer. And yeah, because you can see oncoming cars, but the fact is, people turning right aren't going to be looking for you. They're going to be looking to the left for traffic, and as soon as they see nothing coming, they're going to go. And if you're coming from the other direction, they're not seeing you, unfortunately, that could cause an accident. You ride on the right side of the road here in the United States. What else? How about your bicycle? Is your bicycle in good shape? If you're not sure, I'm going to leave a link right up here about my ABC bicycle checklist. Before you go on a ride, check that over. It could just help keep you from using one of these. And finally, wear some bright clothing, like this, or like this, or like this, or like this. Oh, wait a minute. I'll be right back. How about one of these inexpensive safety vests? Pick this up on Amazon for less than $10. So here's the deal. Get yourself brightly colored. Make sure your bicycle's in tip-top shape. Put on your helmet. Let's get outside, enjoy the ride, get some fresh air, get some exercise, but above all, be safe. Now, what about that bicycle? Is it in tip-top shape? Take a look at my ABC Quick Check and double check your bicycle.